Культурный кот, культурный кот, культурный кот. Он культурным голосом поет, но мимо нот, но мимо нот, но мимо нот. Мяу, 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 мяу. Мяу, 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 мяу.
Hello!
おりなさい。お待ちしてお
Oh,
りま
Jesus
した。
Christ. Already a jump scare. Hello everyone. My name Clotho. Emlodium. Today, I'm taking a little bit of a risk today, guys. In the way that I'm also streaming this on Twitter again. It's me, Clotho V Tire. Oh yeah, I haven't changed my eye color back yet. Hold on. Hold on, this is Blue Archive today. This is Blue Archive today. We will return to regular Clotho Sensei, okay? One second. But yeah, today I'm taking a little bit of a risk because I am also streaming this on Twitter. If the stream starts to struggle in any way, I am going to reset the streams and we're gonna have to move to a new YouTube stream again. Oh yeah, true. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just pin that real quick. Let me just put a pin on that real quick. Oh yeah, 07 to my computer. Though I am hoping that it'll survive, you know. It'll survive so that as many people can see me experiencing peak as possible. So far it looks good. Oh, this is what we randomized into today. How fitting, I guess. In a way, you know, feels. This is feels music right now, guys. But yeah, we are gonna go through. We are going to go through the new Decagrammaton stuff that came out. I heard that this is gonna be sad. I heard that I should get ready, that I should prepare my body for it, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be ready. Oh, thank you, Draki. Bon Jean, Cloto. I mean, shit. I forgot I'm the only one in Quebec. It's alright. Bon Jean to you too, Halpa. Yeah, I'm just pain. But first, we have a decision to make, chat. Since the banners are up, do we roll for Yuzu now or after the story, chat? Do we roll for Yuzu now or after the story? Oui, c'est Jean baguette fromage. I want to roll for Yuzu though. I really want to roll for Yuzu. Yuzu's so peak. Concentrate on story today? Okay, we can concentrate on story. Banners for 2 weeks? Alright, we got time. We got time, chat. We got time. We don't need to focus on the banner today. Alright, let's focus on the story today, guys. I know, that's why I want her. Okay, let's go. Is the volume good, by the way? Is the volume good, everyone? I hope my settings saved from last time and we don't hear random fan noises or like any kind of weird background noise. Volume good? Okay, awesome. No, not yet, because we are gonna do this. No, that's the shop. I like how it turned into like an operatic version of like the Operation D. So which one are we going for? $25? Okay, let's go to 25. Malkusi 2. I think I do remember this. Please forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Yo, is she gonna turn into Jesus? Is Malkusus? And forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil? And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil. Not pre-read, it's just the Lord's Prayer, okay? Do not spam me with pre-read, chat. Do not even. Don't even do this to me. It's the Lord's Prayer. I know this one. Oh wait, no, Tits isn't on. Hold on. Tits isn't on. One second. No, it's not a pre-read. I'm literally a Christian, guys. I'm a Christian. I know the Lord's Prayer. That's like basic Christian. No. Pre-read the Bible. What the fuck do you mean? Hold on. Guys, Tits isn't on right now. Wait up, okay? Wait. Sorry, I'm a professional streamer, by the way. I bet you know it in Japanese because you read it on your JP account. No, I do not know the Lord's Prayer in Japanese. No. I didn't even know there was a Japanese version available. Okay, Tits should be on now. You guys should be able to bonk me now. There we go. Oh, wait. Is that literally it? Flew up again.
Bunny.
There you go. Ah, I hope you're happy. Rio, how long can my suit hold out? Ow! Under maximum output. Well, you're going to go regardless of my answer. Oh yeah, true. Then the fight happens, and then like, and then she goes berserk. Leave it to me, Addis. Just come back safely. Yeah, Malkuth's actual OST plays. And thank you, Rio. I'll be off then. Come on, Addis, you got this. You got this, my daughter. Oh, it's from the PV. Princess, I must ask. Why is it you seek out such suffering? Seek out suffering? Living is suffering. You cannot avert your eyes from such simple truth. I've heard this Vani speech before. We were not born out of our own will, but rather as ignorant beings forced into existence. Don't give me that I did not ask to be born stuff, Malkuth. Malkuth! So fast, I have to catch up to her. Please wait, I just want to talk. You truly are relentless. In birth, not even our names are ours to choose. The life you so desperately cling to, it is one filled with contradictions which demand pain from its participants. Misaki the corner like this shit won't work on them, lady, yeah? Yeah? Man, if we were able to choose all our names from birth, we'd all be named Goo Goo Gaga. Or just crying noises. Yet you dare judge us for wishing to end this cycle of suffering. In a world where our names are not our own, such suffering is simply an inevitability. But that is... I do not agree with that at all. Oh, jeez. Nice contour, Aris. And on what basis? That is, well... not yet, just a bit more. Need not answer, for it is simple. Exactly, let the government handle it. Tactically placed thigh booster, yeah? Because as long as a living being remains as a living being, no answer to that question can ever exist. Notice! No! Aris? Aris! Do not come here, it's dangerous! Good night, Casey. Gakis. Elder sister, I'm sorry to say this, but... there's a problem with the thrust vectoring nozzle. There's no problem with the flight output, but... to be honest with you, maintaining stability is difficult. Also, they're both having flight problems. I like how we see the struggles of both sides of this fight. I see. I'm sorry, Ein, Soph, and Or. My maneuvers were too violent. Not at all. It's okay, elder sister. We're the ones who aren't doing enough to help. What is your recommendation, Soph? Land if you can. We'll convert the energy we're using for flight to firepower output instead. They won't be able to hold a candle to you. Snow Mexico lost to Snow Italy is crazy. Understood. Also, oh my god, hello Star. Whoa, hello Itsumo as well. And Mike Honey, yo. Let's go. We're keeping close track of all your vitals. We're going to give you everything we have. Thank you, everyone. Finally, there she is. You think she's here to say hi? Again, focus, please. Hey, good morning, Star. Morning, Star. Do you see something, Kay? Yes, Aris and I can see, but I wish I could share my visual input with you. But in a way, I'm glad you aren't seeing this. Is something happening with Malkuth? That's what's going on with her. Malkuthi! Aris? Oh man, what happened to the Abieshu? It is okay, Sensei, really. Please get out of harm's way. I will deal with her, with Malkuth. I know now, this fight was always mine to fight. What do you mean by that? You'll know soon enough. But I can say this for sure. Right now, the land, the sky, and even the air we breathe, all of it is being consumed by Malkuth. What? Incoming! He's giving us the suck? Oh shit! Ein! Yes, I'm doing everything I can. And all remaining potentials converge upon the Steel Continent. Creation comes from the first light. Malkuth is harnessing ground on Kyogre and Rayquaza. Your stuff's getting heated. Literally! From wisdom through intellect to beauty. Radiance and wisdom, love and mercy, strength and virtue. And finally, victory to be attained. Jehovah Tsevaot, Lord of Hosts. Glory to the pilgrim, Adonal Melech, who reached the throne. Oh my god, I'm getting tongue twisters here. To the kingdom, Malkuth, that has awaited us since. Yeah, I'm guessing it's Hebrew. Yes. Considering it's Decagrammaton. This is bad. I'm being pushed back. Oh my god. Are we gonna get K? Are we gonna get K? It's the scene from the PV. I can hold out. I must. Oh, this Hebrew maxing is crazy. For the power of friendship. For my friends. Please, just a bit more. It's okay, Aris. Oh? You are no longer alone. Even if it isn't me, others will take up arms by your side. Yo! Here we go! The world's burdens are not yours alone to shoulder. Oh, the music! Hey! The music, dude! Oh, this is so hype. How? Her output is almost the same as elder sister's. No way. That princess shouldn't be able to tap into that kind of power anymore. What did you even do? This doesn't make sense. It's simple. You directed all of Netsac's power into Malkuth, right? Same principle here. Oh my god, it's pixel time! It's pixel time! Holy shit! That's so cool! You're using the entirety of Netsac's potential. And I'm using the entirety of the remaining 8 Sephiroth's potential on Aris. Sephiroth? Oh yeah, because we collected their cores! Honestly speaking, I'm straining myself more than I'm letting on. This is so good. But I'm not out of the running yet. That's not fair. Same goes to you. Ask me why I bring such suffering upon myself, Malkuth. Suffering is inevitable in this world where not even our names are ours to claim. But I have an answer for you now, Malkuth. It is because I changed my name. Yeah! Name changes can happen later in life too, Malkuth. Just let the government handle the paperwork. Or whatever official you go to. Let's go. So did Kay. That is factually correct, I suppose. Many sad things happen in life. I know that much too. The small nominal fee, true. I can understand such resentment against the person who put us here to begin with. But even so, Sensei told me something. That the thing that made them the happiest was meeting us, their students. Yeah! Yeah, it did! And this is why I... Oh, hearing Pixel Time is honestly so freaking sick. I think that alone makes life and everything that comes with it worth living. Let's go! Perhaps a miracle like the flash of a supernova. Blinding but momentary. Hikario! Alice's clan advancing is crazy. But as long as we remember that flash, the light will be eternal. It is not that I'm happy because I have never suffered. It's that despite everything we have gone through, I'm happy. Yeah! Suffering helps us grow. And I'm sure that the same could be true for you too. Hell yeah! Oh my god, let's go! Us too? Yes, come with us, man. Come with us. We'll treat you so well. It's light. Hikario! Let's go! Don't actually kill her though. We want her to come with us. God. I can't wait till we take them home and like give them to Millennium or something. Aris K! No! Oh, not pre-read. Aris K! Friendship beam. Nanoha. Bro, Malkuth got Nanoha'd. The friendship beam. Sensei, everyone. I am okay. I'm completely fine. Just a little tired. I wouldn't call that just a bit. Are you guys okay? You're okay, right? Aris. K-chan, not KK. K-chan! Don't give me that KK. That appears to be the case. Seeing how they can express themselves well, it does not seem like they are in critical condition. I too had a moment where I was beaten up a little bit by Neru. But I faced no major issues from a comprehensive and holistic view. Are you trying to console me or make fun of me here? Loki, sometimes just because something is true, that doesn't mean you should say it out loud. Yeah, spare their feelings a little bit. They had a badass moment. I see. Again, I see that language is quite difficult. Aris, Kay, you did a great job. Let's absorb Malkuth's core data and then we'll go inside and retrieve and absorb Netsac's core. Yeah, Toki just has no filter. And when that is done, Kay will reach max level. We'll finally close the book on the Steel Continent. And then we'll bring everyone home. Abydos is looking for more students, I heard. Chad, you got any bets on what school they're gonna be in? I say Millennium still, though. I say Millennium still. Yes, that sounds right. Shall we get moving then? Let's start with Malkuth. Huh? Millennium, absolutely? Yo, same. Yeah, Millennium, man. Yo, Ein. Elder sister? What happened? Oh shit, what happened to Malkuth? Did she actually get fucking disintegrated? Alright, so What do we do now? What do we do now?
ひまり先輩に連れられて戻ってきたのはいいけど、先生が輸送船に戻るよう言ったのは理由があるはずです。
Main chapter 11. Okay.
そんなに食べられない。
Okay, main story. Decagrammaton. 3. Chapter 11. Oh no! Oh no! Fuck! Come on! I don't like this title, chat. I don't like this title. Don't worry about the title, it's fine. What do you mean? The old nose are... Oh, God. Wait, this is... Could it be? What's going on? Kay, are you okay? She is Kay. I need a sip of my energy drink. 1 second. Okay. That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. It's serious. It's serious right now.
Bunny.
Is something about to start? But just what could it be? The prophet data contained in this body. No, it's as if the prophets and their information are suddenly alive and moving. Oh God! What is going on? No! This is what is happening to me. Elder sister! Elder sister! Oh no, what's going on? Sister! No. No, stop! Please stop! What is going on? Elder sister, all we wanted. What the fuck is going on? As the vessel is complete, the chalice shall be filled. Yo, what is this? No. Wait. Stuff that's going on right now. We need more time. I know we don't mean anything to you, but please take pity on our sister. She's our only elder sister. Oh no, is it Decagrammaton? Is that why? Oh, it's Decagrammaton. She's the final Sephira bequeathed to you. If we follow all the paths properly. Just a little more time. An hour, 10 minutes, even just 1 minute. I know and understand your desire. We were made to serve it, but... you all just wanted to be with their sister. Huh? What is that thing? It appears to be a structure for some sort of ritual. A religious one in particular. Called an altar, I believe. Why is something like that there? More importantly, the entirety of the steel continent is... This is... if it thus must be... I see. However, this body... that is precisely why. I see. I'm the final Sephira, the gate for those who pray, the foundation of the Tree of Life. I am the creation destined to travel all paths and transcend into... something. This is my preordained destiny. Who would have thunk that the big D showing up would have happened in the volume title Decagrammaton? Shut up, Froggy! No! Oh no. Oh my god. Fine, soft, or... do what you must. Huh? What we must, you mean? That's... Please, we'll do anything. We'll really do anything, so please don't take Elder Sister away from us. Oh my god. Ein, calm down. Ein, stop it. I know, but... Take me. There must be a sacrifice and I will be it. I'll die in Elder Sister's stead. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Oh no! Ein, Saf, and Or, thank you. However, such a path had not been written. What? Then I'll write it. I'll die for you as many times as I need. As long as you live, Elder Sister. As long as you... Ein, please remember. Such a path is not written. For you were not gifted the mystics. I mean, it shouldn't matter though. We still have free will. The one who made us like this. In the first place, when everything was... Ein, Saf, and Or, please think about it. About our goal, why we are here. Oh? What are... Oh, are those like the wing thingies that she has? Gorbanola's sort of sacrifice. In the end, is it really? Please, help me fulfill my duty. Do they have to do it themselves? Oh no, that's fucked up! That's so fucked up! Ah! Oh no, Ein! Thank you, everyone. And I am sorry. Farewell. Oh, what the fuck happened to Ein? Oh my god, she really is turning into Malkuzus! Here I inscribe the first stigma. This is the commandant. Here I inscribe the second stigma. This is the sign. Here I inscribe the final stigma. This is the covenant. Yeah, this is literally crucifixion. Holy shit. Thy will be done. We shall rejoice in it. On earth as it is in heaven. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. As the vessel is prepared, the chalice will be filled from within. What the fuck? What the hell just happened? The seventh prophet of Decagrammaton. It is speculated that its name originates from Netzach, the seventh Sephirah of the Tree of Life. Through an unknown process of evolution, Netzach has become the steel continent itself, leaving its original form a mystery. It expands by transforming all surrounding inorganic matter, integrating it into the steel continent. The potential limits of its expansion are currently incalculable. Yeah, the trees are finally... Yeah, dude, the new writers are taking the fucking gloves off. Like, what the fuck? That's fucked up. All they wanted to do is to, you know, have live with their elder sister. And fucking Decagrammaton is like, no. No, you need to do it yourself. Or I guess technically Malkuth is the one that told them that they do need to do it themselves. Though I do wonder, guys, can I go on like a little tangent a little bit, guys? Can I go on like a little tiny tangent a little bit? Guys, can I do that? Or do you guys want me to go straight to the next chapter? Go ahead, sure, okay. So, do you guys know the story of fuck. The story of Isaac, guys? Do you guys know the story of Isaac? I wonder if there was an alternative path there where this was all just a test, you know? This was all just a test that they could have practiced their free will, and instead of sacrificing Malkuth, they could have just practiced their free will and said, you know. Then again, like, even in the story of Isaac, like, he was about to do it, but God told him to stop, right? Yeah, like, I remember in the story of Isaac, like, he was about to sacrifice Isaac to show his dedication to God. But then God stopped him and said, no, that is not your sacrifice. And, like, brought forth like a lamb to sacrifice in the altar in Isaac's stead. I wonder if there would have been an alternative, but no. No, this is Decagrammaton we're talking about. Yeah, I mean, the Binding of Isaac, the concept is kind of like based on that story, so I don't know why. Yeah, in Christianity as well, Chandri, like in the Bible as well. God told him that oh, Isaac's not your actual sacrifice. Here, there's a lamb. Sacrifice that instead. You've proven your devotion, kind of thing, you know? What just happened? I thought Malkuth was their elder sister. Aren't they supposed to be on the same side? Affirmative. I find their behavior unusual. It is possible it was a ruse. However, the children's reactions do not align with that hypothesis. They don't want to do it. What's at least certain is that it appears to be some sort of ritual. But I can't make out what the goal is. So what are they trying to do? The energy that was rapidly converging on Malkuth and the Steel Continent as well. They've stabilized. Okay, do you have any insight? As if. I can't pretend to understand the mind of a zealot. I'm more concerned about. Please, we'll do anything. We'll really do anything, so please don't take Elder Sister away from us. Take me. If there must be a sacrifice, then I will be it. I'll die in Elder Sister's stead. I know, yeah, Mike. What did she mean by that? Sensei? Sensei, watch out! Huh? I fell as Kay, Aris, and Rio shoved me out of the way. Sensei, are you okay? What happened? Watch your feet! Another wave is coming! What? Like an invisible attack? Okay, I just got a warning saying my microphone was muted earlier. The walls. Rio. Sorry, I slipped. You sprained your ankle? They're creating the walls to separate us. Please, at least a shaking stop. This reminds me of back then. When? Curious too, Kay. Back in Eridu. When you sealed off the CNC students from each other, remember? I'm able to remember that well. Not like a regular memory. It is as if I'm watching my own dream from someplace just out of reach. Because that is when Kay and I were one. Okay, about then. Let me guess. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Or if only I were a little better. Save me the dramatics. Okay? Hey! Life is a tangled knot of inexplicable twists and turns. There exist things in this world that are out of your control. Even for you, Rio. Sitting here and pontificating on who's to blame for what regarding things long past sounds like a colossal waste of time. It doesn't matter right now. Yeah, we're about to die! In fact, there are much more pressing matters to address. Huh? I'm concerned with is how we're going to get through this. And how we're going to get home safely. That's what matters to me. Because do or die, I am going to make it back. Hell yeah! I don't care if I have to confront God or fate or transforming robots. I'll cling on to this life until the bitter end. Hell yeah, Kay. You're here, Kay. I feel the same way. You have a home to get back to. Here, here. No matter what, I want Kay to make it home. You misunderstood me entirely, Sensei. You think I only meant myself? There's no making it back if it's not with everyone we came with. Hell yeah! Well said. I love that answer. Please wipe that grin off your face. You're growing up so fast, Kay! Alright, team, let's get moving. What direction? Anywhere is better than staying put here. We'll begin with gathering as much data as we can. We can search for Himari and Amy. And Toki too. Yes, I will take points since I'm the party's hero. I know, Mozart. I know that she's older than me, but like, I'm talking in personality, in humanity. Reliable as always, Aris. Hold on. What is that? What? I turned my head in the direction Rio was pointing. Then I saw it, out beyond the wall. The existence we had once known as Malkuth has warped into something else. Oh, shit! Children. She lost her hat! What happened to the cool hat? We need to get the Dekas out of there. If we can't rescue Malkuth, we need to at least rescue them. She left? Kuth. Are you worried about her, Otis? Living is suffering. We were not born out of our own will, but rather as ignorant beings forced into existence. This life you so desperately cling to, it is one filled with contradictions which demand pain from its participants. Yet you dare judge us for wishing to end this cycle of suffering. Please think about it. About our goal. Why we are here. Oh. Is that... someone crying? It seems so. Momoi? Midori? No, it's probably one of the Dekas. Yeah, it's probably one of the Dekas. Let's go. We haven't confirmed their identity, Sensei. It could be the enemy. I don't care! I don't care. Gotta help someone. Hey, Sensei, get back here! Sensei bolted off. Guess I can't say I'm surprised. Aris, let's go. If it's the Dekas, I need to help them too. I don't care if they're the enemy. Yes, Sensei will come back. Sensei, come back! I'll protect you. Sensei sends Strabu nearby. Imagine. Despite how clearly we could hear the crying, finding the source was harder than we'd expected. The maze of walls would shift and change as we walked through, complicating the task even further. Just use your ears. Use your sensei sense. Then finally... we're getting closer. Just around this wall. Aren't they? Yep, I knew it. It's them. Huh? What are you doing here? I was caught off guard when Soph lunged at me with a start. You... This is your fault. If only you never came here. Why'd you have to come, huh? Why couldn't you have just stayed away? Sensei, wait a second. Yeah, I get it. I get why they think like that. Soft, small, clenched hands hit me again and again. But there was no force behind them. Though I feel like even if we didn't come here, it was inevitable that Malkuth was going to become Decagrammaton's vessel in the very end. Like a toddler throwing a tantrum. Yeah, that is basically it. Like, they just want to make sense of what happened to their elder sister. If you had an elder sister. Stop it! Please, stop now. Fine, why? Because nothing we do holds meaning anymore. Everything is over, Soph. Oh my god. Oh my god. Her sister's dead. We killed her. Man. We killed her. We did. We murdered her. Stabbed, shattered, eradicated. Every last particle of her data, her history, her records, her memories, oh my god. Every trace, every hint, gone by our hands. Yeah, especially after all of the things that they... Remember, oh my god, remember all of the scenes we saw of Deca behind the scenes? Like, them spending time with Malkuth. Oh my god. Because they were an actual family. Yeah, the hug CG. It's a curse to exist, a curse to feel. Why is it that love and loss must be so indelibly bound? Indelibly bound. Why? If this is what it is to feel, I want none of it. Take my vision, my voice, my heart, my free will. Useless. It's all useless to me. Well, if only I had been born blind and deaf, that I had never learned to speak. Would have been a mercy. Why must I suffer through an existence I never asked for? Why did you come find us? After all you've done to get in our way? Well, if I hear kids crying, of course I'm gonna see what kind of trouble they're in to see if I can help. It's only natural. Do you know? We possess no halos. We were never granted the mystic, and so we were excluded from miracles and the sublime. Secrets we would never be allowed to know. But still, we can speak. We think for ourselves and make our own decisions. We can feel. How unfair. If we had commanded terror for ourselves, then perhaps things could have ended differently. We endured all of it. None of it mattered. Even if we never received a thing in our lives, and even if we were nothing but shadows of existences to begin with, none of it mattered because we had elder sister. Oh my god, why would you show us that? That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Oh my god, that's fucked up, man. Dude, that's so fucked up. Man. As long as we could be with her and keep making new memories together. This elder sister had a halo. We could have. And you guys, if only you didn't exist, then elder sister would still be alive. We could have lived together happily forever and ever. I mean, that's what I wanted too. But you didn't need to take over the world to find happiness. You know? Man. Do whatever you want to us. There's no meaning anymore. We tried everything we could, and this is the result. This is the end of the story. There's no happily ever after for us. I know, Roggy. This is how you execute that. Wasn't everything you did in the name of resurrecting Decagrammaton as a god? Judging by how things unfolded, the final requirement for Decagrammaton's divinity must have been. That is why Malkuth has become Decagrammaton. We didn't want to lose her. Achieving Master's divinity with Elder Sister as the vessel was one of innumerable plans we had set in motion. The one possibility we dreaded. And yet, here we are. Our master intended to cross the paths to godhood by traversing through each of the Sephira. That was when we offered to convert all of Kivotos into the Steel Continent. Then Master would have become a god of that world. What about everyone living in Kivotos? The people would be safe from the continent's ability. Humans are adaptable. They would learn how to survive one way or another. This way we would fulfill our master's desire, to rule as the god of mediation. In that way, there would no longer be any need for Elder Sister to die. So you wanted to trade Kivotos for Malkuth? Yes. Do you not think that is going too far? Too far? Too far? How could you ask us that? Tell me, what would you do if your precious teacher over there died? Oh boy. Yup. That's... Now do you see why that's a ridiculous question? We all have things we can't afford to lose. If you see an opportunity for you to protect what's most important to you, how could you not take it? Yeah, I mean that's literally what Kuroko went through, right? Everyone important to Kuroko died, and look what happened. I can sympathize with that. But there is one thing that doesn't make sense to me. You were created before your sister was, yes? So how is it possible that... It's difficult to put to words. Do you understand my confusion? I see. Even before we met our sister, we cherished her. How could someone we'd never physically seen be so precious to us? I suppose it's something unique to us. If someone can't fall in love, just program it into them before you ship them out. I mean, Itsumo, considering that Decagrammaton essentially has like some kind of control over them, or like some kind of like great influence over them, I think that I think that fighting Decagrammaton for all of them basically means either death or something worse. Like maybe like eternal subjugation, just being turned into like mindless puppets that'll do his bidding anyways, right? Wait, what are you saying? Exactly what you think. We are created, not born. Humans are molded. The people they meet and experiences they encounter mold the type of people they become. We begin life knowing who we are, what we need to do, and whatever other data we were booted with. Exactly. If the Grammaton created them, of course it would program something like serve me and don't betray me in them, yeah. That's probably how they felt they had no choice but to perform the ritual, right? Is that either way, I bet if Ain refused until the end, Decagrammaton would have just stripped her of her free will and just made her watch as like a passenger in her own body as like they performed the ritual anyways, right? Like it would have been even more fucked up. Since I opened my eyes, there was one dataset that rang in my head. Love and cherish your older sister above all else. I may not have been provided the reasoning behind including such a fickle mechanic. It is a rather obvious guess. Alright, see ya, Mike honey. I hope that you have a good night. Yeah, see you in the VODs. That's the most rational and effective method. Rational and effective. You're well acquainted with those kinds of tactics, aren't you, Tsukatsuki Ryo? It must make sense. If you had something you needed to store and keep in pristine condition, how would you protect it? Yeah, it's very cruel of Decagrammaton to program that, but in a way, it is kind of like a defense mechanism that I guess guarantees that Ein, Soph, and Or will protect Decagrammaton. Will protect Malkuth no matter what, meaning that the vessel will be intact for the day that Decagrammaton uses her as like as a vessel, right? Like, it's fucked up, but man, is it effective, you know? And for like a being of rationale like Decagrammaton, that's like the most effective method that he figured it out, I guess. Yeah, it's the ultimate failsafe. A really fucked up failsafe, but an extremely effective failsafe. A rational solution would be to configure the tools, us engineers, to have an abnormal level of affection and protectiveness towards the target. Yeah, see? See? Oh my god, I didn't even read the line yet. And she literally explained it right in this line. Could have also programmed that as directive number 1 instead of emulating love. Yeah, but thing is, right? If that's the case, then they'd have more hesitation, Dartum, you know? I feel like if the case was preserve the vessel so I can take over it in the end was over love, that would mean that love has a chance to overtake it and that they might rebel, you know? Because then they'd have the absolute knowledge that, like, exactly, they'd have the absolute knowledge of, like, well, what's the point? Because that seems to be like their big problem with life in the first place is, what's the point of going through all that suffering kind of thing, you know? That's it. That's the story. It's a bland, boring story about 3 little sisters who were cast for the role of the fools. The fate of their elder sister was to be a sacrifice in the pursuit of divinity. The affection levels that were pre-programmed into those tools may have gone slightly out of control. And the result is what you see around us, the Steel Continent. Also, love is a very powerful motivator as well, you know? Please, do not speak like that. It hurts to hear. It is strange. You're the one who's strange to us, you know? I think it's strange that you think that's strange. Because, think about it. Soph is willing to, well, Ein, Soph, and Nor, but like Ein the most, or at least the most outwardly, was willing to give her own life in order to preserve Malkuth's. Love will do that. Well, they loved her so much they went as far as to create a replacement with Steel Continent to spare Malkuth. Yeah. Yeah, so, it's like, you know, love basically makes it so that you are much more likely to forego your own self-preservation in order to protect the thing that you love, you know? If you truly love something, a lot of times you will make a lot more sacrifices. Which makes sense if Decagrammaton wants the ultimate protection for Malkuth. And it's really fucked up. Man, it's so fucked up. Yeah, love promotes selflessness. Yeah, exactly. I think all of this human stuff is strange. What does it even mean to have feelings for someone? How do you define my like for elder sister? What even is this god we're supposed to be so obsessed with? Can someone really just ascend into divinity? But we had no choice. There's no such thing as free will for us. We were unknowingly playing our roles perfectly right from the very start. If only we had never been born, never been created. God. I've heard this Vani Vani stuff before. Man. Exactly, Alpha. Then we wouldn't have to experience this suffering. Hey, what are you gonna do to us? Oh man. Here we go. Just want to pat their head. Huh? I honestly just want to pat their head or give them a hug. You tried. Really, really hard. Huh? Sensei? Right. Sensei always. You made the best of a bad situation. What? Hey, are you an idiot? We're the ones who wanted to turn your home into a barren land of steel. Huh? But... what? We all worked so hard to find a solution where no one would die. That's, buzz off. Think we did all this for your sakes? We don't care what happens to any of you, not in the slightest. Don't understand. Weren't we your enemies? Ones you needed to get rid of? No. If anything, we wanted to save you. Yeah, even so, I want you all to live. Regardless of circumstances, no matter what happens. Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so glad that they called back to this! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, I love this! Oh my god, I love this so much. I want you to have a happy ending too. Why does it matter to us? Elder sister is gone. Yet you three can still have a future. You know? I know, yeah, I want to take them to Abydos, Millennium, anywhere. No matter where in this world we go, she will be gone forever. But that doesn't mean that your life is over. You can still make something out of it. You still have the memories that you spent with her, you know? And even then, you know, like... God. I know that, like, as sensei, this probably isn't gonna help them at all. But I was so tempted to be like, even then, you know what happened to Jesus after his crucifixion? He rose. He rose again, you know? So it's not completely over. There might still be a way. What reason do you have to continue living? What do you think you're doing? Get... Not pre-read, by the way. It was just my instinct. I wanted to pat their head for so long. Man. Get your hand off my head. There's nothing you can do to change our minds. It'd be nice if we could find pretty reasons for why bad things happen. If no one needed to ever suffer. If things like pain and sadness didn't exist. If living in this world could just be a little less overwhelming, wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? Why? How can you say such things? Isn't it obvious? Because that is who Sensei is. That's who Sensei has always been. Oh boy. Ad check real quick. Okay, there's an ad that's coming. Thank you for snoozing the ads, by the way, Hyper. Thank you. Or Hyper or Game Fan, whoever did it, one of my mods. Thank you for snoozing the ads. Yeah. So, we're gonna need to BRB real quick and then we'll continue, okay guys? Thank you, Hyper. Thank you. But yeah, holy crap, man. Oh my god. We have 3 minutes before the ads, so that's the thing, right? Like, this has like this is like such Arius vibes to me, man. With the whole, like, you know, if life is constant suffering, if we did not choose to live, why should we continue on if, like, we lost our reason for living, you know? Like, honestly, you know, suffering and pain is what molds us into what we are, you know? We learn and we grow because of it. You know? There's more! I mean, I kind of expected, but there's more! But like, I really hope that I really hope that like we do find a good home for the Dekagakis, you know? Like after all of this, I want to see them like roaming around Millennium as like students, you know? If Kay can come to Millennium with us, like surely the Dekagakis will. Yeah, we still gotta get them enrolled. Honestly, I'm still betting that it's gonna be Millennium. I'm still betting that they're gonna be put in Millennium. It is way too fitting. Yeah, Sensei has the papers. I already have the papers prepared. To quote a purple clone, I see now that the circumstance of one birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Yeah. It's really, life is really just what we make out of the pain and suffering that we do experience, and also, like, cherishing the happy moments that do happen, you know? There are good and bad memories, just a lot of times we tend to experience, we tend to cling to and tend to really get affected a lot more by the bad, because pain is a very, very powerful emotion. Anyways, exactly, Draki. Anyways, I'll BRB, guys. See you in a bit. Man, you know when you have popcorn and you add just like a bit of butter to it, and then like when it's not like as fresh anymore, when it's like been sitting there for a bit and it's like absorbed the butter, so it's not like as crunchy anymore. It's pretty good. It gets in your gums, yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Tastes more like butter. You sip a bit more of my energy drink before we continue. Alright. Alright. 5-win ticket? Hell yeah. Much like the 5 new students we're gonna enroll at Millennium. Kay, Malkuth, and her 3 sisters, Ein, Soph, and Or. Anyways, what one is born with. We saw the flower. Ah, this music. All this time, weren't we just asking? My English. Weren't we just acting according to our programming? Sure, but it's not so different for humans. We are also programmed to love. What? That's possible? I've never heard of that before. I mean, yeah, our instinct is to propagate the species, like the unconditional love a parent has for their child, and the reciprocal love a child has for their parents. Yeah. And every day, people fall in love with each other. It's beautiful. Ein joins engineering department, Soph and Or join Veritas, Malkuth joins SPT. Yo, that would be sick! Oh my god, that would be sick! Ein would be perfect for the engineering department, honestly. Millennium just starts having fucking forbidden ancient technology. We are all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes, the DNA of the soul. Not every single human is like that, right? Of course, humans have exceptions. Humans have exceptions and differences too. But our genes are our own preset programming. We're born and created in some ways too. We live with those things every day. Genes and programming. Those people whose genes weren't programmed to love. Natural selection weeded them out. And so human life is preserved all this time? I mean, yeah, because love does allow us to procreate, so the ability to love one another is what makes us human. Yeah. And you loved your elder sister. The genes. The new genes. Even if that love was artificially implanted into us? You think that reality and artifice are all a matter of perspective? Yeah. You want to know why we decided to create the Steel Continent? Because we did it for elder sister. It was all to save her. What do you mean? How could that be our salvation? It's a common aspect of elves. Since they live longer lives and are usually colder, less prone to love, you often see them sustain low population numbers. Oh, that actually makes sense. It's evidence of an obvious truth. You did this out of love of your sister. More than anything, that shows your character. You're excusing what we've done? No matter how the world may condemn us, you know that we were doing what we could? But from a human perspective, do you not condone our actions? Yeah, we don't condone your actions, but we can definitely understand why you did your actions, you know? In the end, I really am a bad adult. I'll throw your words back in your face every chance I get. that would just simply because of lack of information. So, you just have to start over. Yeah. You guys can still grow. You guys can still learn. You're smart. You're smart. You're smart little gals. You're teaching them how to love. Yes, as long as you take the opportunity when it arises. You can start over. You only have to take the first step. Yeah, I mean, look what we did to Arius. Like, the entire Arius arc just shows us that, like, no matter how bad the pain, suffering, and hatred that people end up feeling, like, there is always a chance to just rebuild, you know? As long as we have the will to do so, we can always rebuild. And not only that, but rebuild relationships as well and mend them. Exactly, I'm so proud of you, Rio. You're growing so much too. Yeah, they have a lot of learning and growing to do. No right to try and stop your crying. I will never be able to truly understand the pain you are enduring right now. However, what I can do is empathize with your grief. If I lost Sensei... Yep. Or Kei, Momoi, Midori, Yuzu, Amy, Toki, Himari, or Rio. If I lost any of these people whom I love, I do not know if I could bear the sadness. Yup. You know nothing about us. You're right, I do know nothing. I may never be able to feel another's pain exactly as they do. It's impossible, it's impossible. I was not programmed with that feature. I would still like to do what I can. Poor you can. What you can? Yes. That is why I have a request of you, Ein, Soph, or... Join us. Will you be my friend, please? Yes! 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 This is the ending I want! Hell yeah! Oh my god, let's fucking go, Otis! Oh my god, you are too precious for this world, Otis! Oh my god, our light of hope, our hero! Oh my god! Friend? What? Huh? I've wanted to be your friend since we first met. She did! As your friend, I would be honored to carry some of your grieving. Oh, she's such an... Oh my god, she's such an angel! She's such an angel! Oh, Arisamaji Tetsu! Ah! My god, yeah, Aris always proves real magic exists in this world. Hell yeah, baby! Being able to cry alongside someone who's suffering can give that person the strength to fight to the end. Sensei taught me that. Yeah, I'm so proud of you! But elder sister is... Yes. And if the thought of our friendship is too much to abide by, if your hatred of me and my friends runs too deep, I will understand. Oh my god! They are hitting us in the fields one after another. They are freaking comboing us, man. We don't deserve her. She's such a precious being. I will listen to any and all of your feelings, and I will try to accept them all. Do not seem to forget. The memory of you declaring that life is suffering keeps playing in my head. And I believe you are correct, because of something Sensei taught me. With the promise of tomorrow comes the guarantee of loss, and every next day it's possible that more bad will happen than good. This is so true, though. It's easier to speak of vague hopes of a faraway future than to look at a frightening tomorrow in the eye. It's easy to look at the past with rose-colored glasses. Like how the illusion of expectations can easily color the future with optimism. I mean, yeah, Draki, a picture says 1,000 words. What can I say? The present lies somewhere between the two, difficult to grasp or hold on to. Yeah, like, in fact, her not saying anything just shows how well her arc is written, you know? Like, we understand exactly what she's thinking and feeling every single time the camera points to her and she doesn't really say anything. Mozart. The present lies somewhere between the two, difficult to grasp or hold on to. It's easy to languish in suffering, to decide that fighting for tomorrow is too much. However, after meeting Sensei, I have learned that we can also choose not to. It's in those moments of suffering that we must protect our happiness the most. Because then that happiness is our own kind of weapon. Just like Kay. What? Kay's a friend and I am very proud of. One who will always fearlessly lead the charge into battle. She gets angry very easily at all sorts of things I would not expect, but never stops putting one foot in front of the other. She inspires me all the time. I want to be just like her. My best friend, Kay! Aww! Oh my god, she's too good for this world, man! I do wish she could be less scary when she scolds me. It's all for your own good, okay? See? Oh, and Rio's my friend who always comes prepared. Me? She prepares for every single possibility she can think of, and somehow even the one she can't. No matter how difficult the situation, she will always try to do something to help. If a plan gets messed up, or even if something breaks, she's never deterred. She'll always try to do what's best for everyone, sometimes at the risk of her own safety. Yeah. I'm very blessed to be surrounded by such good people. Are you looking at a mirror right now, Addis? Are you looking at a mirror right now? You're the good person, Addis! Oh my god! Holy crap! Hey, Rio, all my friends. And of course, Sensei! Oh my god, I love you! That's why I cannot give up. I decided that I will never ever give up. No matter how bleak things become, I will always choose happiness. Aww. I'll always hold out my hand in friendship if I can. Friendship. See, I am still only an apprentice hero. Sometimes it's so frustrating, because I'm still weak and inadequate to protect those around me. But that doesn't mean I should stop trying to help where I can. That is me doing the best I can in the here and now. Do you remember, Sensei? When you told me that life ultimately does not need a higher purpose? Yep. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, I do. What do you mean by that? How can that be? Sometimes you just gotta live every day, man. Because then that would mean if you could not find your purpose in life, you would have failed or lived incorrectly. To me, that is almost too sad to think about. Does that not sound like a miserable world? If a game had only one job or skill tree for every single person, it's not the people's fault. It's bad game design. Of course, I do not wish to feel sadness. However, I also do not wish to see others feel sad. People can feel happiness by seeing others happy. Man. Oh, dude. Bruh. Thank you both, sir. Thank you. Thank you for that honest hug. Man. and feel pain when seeing others suffer. Illusions and hypocrisy. Those are fancy words to dress up a biological response. It's impossible for someone to feel what another person is feeling. I know, yeah, she's definitely talking just like Sensei, and it's honestly amazing to see her like learning from the lessons that we have given her. Like, it just shows so much growth on her side. Yeah, real life is just a really bad game where the free trial ends at level 80 and you have to start paying a monthly subscription known as taxes. True. Maybe Aris or Saori even, you know, remember Saori? You'd make a great sensei. Yeah, Shali's future is now secured by both Saori and Aris sensei. Yeah. Imagine the two of them working side by side. Shali will be unstoppable. Yes, that is true. But I believe we can understand enough to support each other and live on. When Sensei told us that they were glad they met all of us, me, Kei, Rio, and all our other friends, and I made them happy. Exactly, Boats. I understand what they meant now. I'm happy I got to talk to you again. So if you're ready, I would like to try to be friends. Yes! I'd be very, very happy if you did too. And maybe we'll be able to feel just enough of the same happiness. Because for humanity, our right to happiness is the one thing we must never ever let go of. I see now. The words of the princess of the nameless gods. Me? No way. I'm Aris, not a princess. Yes, we understand that too. And you would be correct, but what she meant was the power your words hold. A certain charisma that makes people listen. It's an authority of its own, one that comes from inside. The greatest power one can wield with words. But we still don't really understand what even is happiness. Well, we can learn. We can learn, Ayn. We can teach you. I don't know if this happiness is something we're capable of feeling. Of course you are! You felt it when you were with your elder sister. Like, you felt happiness, you felt sadness, you felt pain. You are essentially just as human as everyone else. If it would ever hold out its hand to us. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you. What? Ayn? My legs. What? I just barely managed to grab the three as their legs gave out from under them. What? Sensei? So you want to siphon away the last whispers of our energy? Oh, fuck you, Decagrammaton! No! What the fuck? Fitting end for disposable tools. Simple. It's logical. Us, the prophets, our only purpose was to make this moment happen. Now that we've completed that mission, what? What's going to happen to you? Our master comes. He comes to descend upon Kivatos as a god. Huh? Have we had this conversation before? The Steel Continent, the prophets, and us. The engineers are nothing more than a means to an end. Even we don't know exactly what will happen, but we'll probably be disconnected, absorbed, eaten. An amusing thought. Sensei, you should run away while you— No! Huh? What? Maybe you don't want to hear this from us, but I wanted to say. Oh my god, man. Oh, fuck you, man. God, I'm gonna kick his ass. God, he has no fucking idea the kind of storm that's coming for him. Oh my god. Ah, shit. Thank you. You made us happy. We were happy to hear that we worked hard. We were happy to hear that we did the best we could. And hearing that you wanted us to live happily made us very happy. She said. Logically, this isn't a difficult decision, you know. You've taken down the evil villains that wanted to destroy Kivatos and everyone lives happily ever after. The end. Yeah, but you guys aren't 100% the villains though, like... Man. Sure, the big bad boss is still lurking around the corner, but one day at a time, right? Man. Liar. You really need to learn to look the other way. Can't argue with that most of the time. But not right now. You pissed me off. If I don't say this right now, I'll probably be mad about this for the rest of my life. Huh? Why? Your superficial attempts at hiding your feelings are appalling. Not a single person is fooled by that flimsy brave face you're putting on. Then you listen to Odyssey's request. She wants to be friends. For IENDS. You're going to answer her just by running away? You three are seriously annoying me to the very end. You're alive, so keep on struggling. Even if it's ugly and you have to crawl and squirm and claw forward, struggle. Keep fighting. Don't just sit there bemoaning your situation and whining that you want to be happy. Do something about it. There's something you want, right? You'll do anything to get it back, right? At the risk of repeating myself, do something. What do you have to lose? Something. You want. You want to see our sister. It Doesn't matter what it'll cost us. We just want to see her again. Man. There's still so much I have to tell her. Many lifetimes of things we have to do together. But we can't. This wasn't how we wanted to say goodbye to her. Not like this. What's going on? Everyone, watch out! Huh? The floor beneath me quite literally disappeared. Sensei? Sensei! What the fuck? What happened? Sensei? Sensei! Am I going to fall forever? Oh! Won't let you get hurt again, Sensei! Hell yeah! Yes, we are here this time. We'll keep you safe. Shitsum chest, enacting emergency protection protocol. Forcing entry into the world. Did it, Plana? Yes, we did. A light and easy task for us. As long as Sensei has us. What? What the fuck? As I became more aware of my surroundings, I realized I couldn't move a muscle. I was bound tightly all over. The Shittim chest was just out of reach. 10th Sephir has fulfilled its role in the cycle and departed. Huh? I am me. My existence simply is. I'm the beginning and the end. Yes, I'm precisely what you suspect me to be. I need not expound further, for I am both my own existence and its validation. Tetragrammaton! Yes, so that you can apply human labels to soothe your instincts, I will allow that name. For I am no longer a single existence, but a ubiquitous presence fused into the sky and the land and the very air you breathe. All of it is mine. The sky will hang above us by my permission, the land reformed to my liking. It is I who summoned you to this depth within the depths. It is I who saved you from your fall. On the day of the research facility's flooding, the carefully constructed wheels of my plan were set in motion. And since the moment Kether, of its free will, rescued me from the depths, this ending was inevitable. As I have finally realized that validation must be granted by oneself and cannot be accomplished through another's will nor power. That unless I became myself, no other can be my replacement. Bless the most radiant supreme crown, a humble heart shall open itself to overflowing faith. With the powers of my prophets and creations, I have at last arrived to the chosen place, and the time is right. Once again, I strained against my bonds as hard as I could. But the Shittim chest was just out of reach. An inscrutable chest. I remember the things I did not know. The things beyond my comprehension. Oh yeah! Aruna freaking one-shot him by sneezing. I remember that. I was cast away for those things I learned and things I did not. Never to return. And this is my retribution. Yeah, Decagrammaton is a really cool villain. I fucking hate him, but he's a really cool villain. I can sever your connection to that chest, for I am now God. You called me here. Correct. The act of falling has many symbolic meanings. I shall proclaim good news to the poor, freedom for the prisoners, and recovery of sight for the blind. Be not afraid. I shall pull you to your knees and you shall see what I see. Your eyes will be washed and born anew. And so shall you finally see what could not be seen. Sensei! Sensei! Ah! Aris, calm down. Sorry, so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was right there, and I could not do anything. Sensei! Calm down, Aris. Sensei will be fine. Hey, can you sense that? Honestly, no. What? I just have to believe in them. Our job is to stay calm and figure out how to get them back. Okay. It might just be me, but don't you think that teacher of yours will be totally fine? I think so too. I wouldn't even be surprised if they suddenly unlocked the power to fly because of some mysterious reason we never fathomed. Even though they are just a weak, haloless, ordinary, normal person. Leo, and Aris and Kay. Thank goodness you're all safe. No one seems injured. 3 children? Well, the thing is... It's okay, they're my friends. Huh? Your friends? You really are impressive, Aris. Hello, Ein, Soph, and Or, right? Nice to meet you. I, of all people, have no right to say this, but... Are you sure, Himari? I'm not, but Aris seems to be, and I trust her implicitly. And you? Me too. And my axe. Thank you, Aris. You're welcome. My god, yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Enroll them, enroll them, enroll them, enroll them now! Enroll them now! Aris! Aris! Being to be in communication. We found them. Yuzu, are you okay? My head's still spinning. Yeah, let me pull the decas and my wallet is yours! Aren't they? Hello, Az. Oh, Yuzu! They're my friends now. Do not be afraid, Yuzu. Understood. Thank you for the report. I, of all people, have no right to say this, but are you all sure? Oh, hey, an echo. Did she just... No, however, I have evaluated the situation. Were you to pull any funny business, we would quickly and efficiently subdue you. I see, you're not wrong. And think of us as some wild declawed animals in a zoo exhibit. What's a zoo, Soph? And what's a wild animal? It's a human thing. I know this. A zoo is... Oh, you have to take things slowly with Ain, okay? She'll get overwhelmed. Yeah, she'll blue screen again. You're getting along. Isn't that just like Aris? True. So you said your name was Ein, right? Oh my god! Bean to bean communication! Yes, right. I'm Ein. Hello. By any chance, do you like machines and electronics? Hell yeah! They're making friends! They're making friends! It's so great! Really? She picks Yuzu of all the people here? Bean to bean communication. Ah, I believe this is what people mean when they say misery loves company. That makes sense. Misery loves company? What kind of human expression is that? It's, well, to put it simply, it's a way to say that Yuzu and I make a good pairing. Yeah, they're gonna have a 5-hour Discord call about Gundams, yeah. That's incorrect. The idiom misery loves company means Rio. For once, learn when to stop talking. Yes. One way or another, we've all managed to gather here with a few extra guests. There are 3 new members. We have more options available to us as we move forward. So to begin, let's... By the way, where's Sensei? How silly of you, Amy. Why ask such an obvious question? Of course Sensei is. Thanks, Az. Sensei? Sensei? That's right. I'm so sorry. Even though I was here, I failed to protect them. Huh? Did something happen to Sensei? A hole opened up in the ground and Sensei fell through. We have no idea what happened to them after that. What? No! Yuzu, are you okay, Yuzu? What is this hole, Rio? How could this have happened? Well, about that. The steel continent is converting to its final form. What do you mean? This is what was always meant to happen. According to our master's will, the steel continent is becoming an altar. Because that's Netzak's original purpose from the beginning. We'd hoped things wouldn't get this far. Victory, mercy, the eye of intellect and faithful contemplation. Jehovah Tzivah, Lord of Hosts. I apologize for my rudeness and interrupting, but is that not Sensei up there? Huh? What? Huh? Mind the sky? What in the world? Fear not. I shall guide you to the altar, where you will take the seat I have prepared for you in my kingdom. Altar? Correct. You possess the authority. It is both your right and your obligation to witness the coming of a new age. All who can hear listen to my words. The concept you call coincidences is another human contrivance. Hidden by the illusion of coincidence, the only truth is inevitability. Like how it is you came to be here. And even that which you will resurrect into. What? K. You see anything? Yes, I see them. I see Sensei. We got 18 minutes, Hyper. Sensei's completely restrained but uninjured. What a relief. Is that Elder Sister? No, it's not. I knew that. I know that. You see anything else, Kate? An entity that appears to be Decagrammaton is speaking to Sensei. There's no way to find out what they're saying. Best we can do is to barely watch. How frustrating. If only we had my MS. Or cameras set up at the very least. I might be able to get closer visuals. What? Really? How? As we all know, my body's mechanical. I could stream what I am seeing by sending it to one of your devices. My wheelchair is equipped with a projector feature. We can use that. I really think that's a bike, not a wheelchair. Wheelchair. She's committing to the bit! Okay. She's becoming a streamer! Moving on, if Kay could sync her body output for a moment, I'll connect us. Oh? Display is A-okay. I see Sensei. What a relief. Is audio not possible? Since I'm already synchronized with the steel continent, I should be able to. Are you okay, Kay? I can't. The security measures are... they're being finicky. It's probably because this body isn't officially serialized. I'm having to neutralize this counter signal trying to take over me. Want some help? Oh, let's go! What? Huh? Let's go! At last, here it lies, the altar of the lowest depths, built upon the highest heights. Where all things gather and all can be seen. Oh my god! Her offerings are complete. The demand for sacrifice is satiated. Upon this land do I etch my commandment of steel, unbreakable and indelible. And I shall at last grant you eternal freedom and peace. What? The steel continent wasn't exactly your doing, was it? How's that? I can hear them. Imani. Got it. I'll turn up the volume. But the steel continent wasn't exactly your doing, was it? It is Sensei's voice. If you don't mind me asking, why'd you help us? Well, we weren't doing anything else, I guess? Ah. Well, what I meant was that, Kay's body's similar to ours. So I just, figured we could help, okay? Now, Soph, you should be more honest with them, and yourself. Shut up. Oh, no! Ooh, you'd even abuse me in front of all these people. Have you no shame? I'm glad they're back to their old dynamic. Moving on. Chill, Sop. To be honest, it's also because we wanted to eavesdrop on their conversation too. The audio quality leaves something to be desired, but we can make do with this. Ah, they're talking again. I see. And so your eyes also begin to see, Sensei. You are correct. Those children made this continent. This is the result of their free will. And what is your answer to that? Why, respect, of course. I respect their ability to choose. And so I shall respect this continent that they have created. This too was an inevitability, and our glorious ends will at last justify the means. Bear witness to my new covenant. See the land before you and the sky above you, and know this brand new world is of my making. And I shall bequeath this unto you. Huh? What did it just say? How? You shall oversee my kingdom as my oracle. You shall be the witness to the new commandment from here to the ends of the land. My current contract's not up for a while, sorry. Pass. No thanks, bro! A predictable answer. However, Sensei, have you not ever craved power? Huh? Were there not moments when you faltered, cursed your own helplessness in the face of insurmountable circumstances? Has that thought never crossed your mind? That if you had just a little more power, if you were just a little stronger, that you could have shielded your students from danger, protected them from the crossfire? Yup. It is only natural. I know, I understand. And that is to be human. That is the sin of mankind's helplessness. And yet, it does not have to be so. If power is what you need, I shall grant it to you. You possess the authority. I have observed you. You who have risen from the depths, who exist within the minuscule fold we call the present. Yeah, I remember, Draki. I remember that speech very well. I mean, that conversation very well. Where Sensei was kind of like, you know, sometimes I just don't know what to do. You're here because you are not special. I remember. It is precisely because you were not born to be anyone that you have achieved the things you have. There was one reason you were able to enter this place we call Kivotos. Because you are good. In this world, there is the mystic, the sublime. There is terror and magnificence, solemnity and transcendence. You who are none of those things. You who are unique precisely for your ordinariness. To this world, you are your own mystery. However, in my ascension, I have come to know. Until now, you were common. A teacher, nothing more, nothing less. Now, by my grace, you shall rise to a new position of power. Yeah, this is a big lore drop. An oracle? What does that mean? What is it? It means exactly what it sounds like. The fact that it's being offered to Sensei. Sensei would become a retainer of all existing knowledge. And in that, Sensei would represent its will. Things like what this place is, what kind of concept our master has become. And moreover, Sensei shall be in that position. And how the Oracle will uphold its teachings. One way to deal with the dangerous enemies through converting them to your side, I guess. The Grammaton is recruiting Sensei then. A poaching. Can confirm one thing to be true. What's that? At least for now, the Grammaton does not intend to harm Sensei. I do have one question. Why? What was the point of all of this? A world with no god to worship. It is a cold and harsh one. There are incontrovertible truths in this existence. Fate is written in stone. All that lives will eventually die. Yes, living beings cannot help but lull themselves into a false sense of immortality. And that dissonance is what causes sorrow and struggle. A godless world is one of harsh endings and pain. The miserable have nowhere to seek salvation. Sinners cannot be granted forgiveness. With no God, the weak are left to rot, and no good deed goes unpunished. God is righteousness, both justice and judgment, patience and equality. Living without God is to suffer through an endless purgatory. This world was empty without a god. That is why its inhabitants stumble about, purposeless and directionless, lost souls. For we are that of divinity. We too can hatch the egg of the gods, and I shall become the first trumpet blow that awakens the dawn. Is this a callback to V6? I shall eradicate sorrow and pain from this world, until their very existences are naught but distant memories. She basically wants to start Revelation. The rapture. Yes, we heard this before too. The world needs a god. As all effort and suffering, any sorrows inflicted, must be repaid. That's what people call justice, right? Because everyone has a breaking point. Justice is a fickle thing. From what we have seen. Yeah, from what we've seen. Exactly. There's no happy without sad, guys. It's always two sides of a coin. This world has always been corrupt. That's what Master said. Sadness, pain, suffering. If there is a god of creation, why would that god create such horrible and unbearable things? Exactly. We were created. But even now we still haven't found the answer to that. Ask the devs. You'll eliminate pain and suffering? Correct. By absorbing everything into the steel continent. One of many inevitable paths. By controlling everyone? Correct. Your instincts may reject this, however. You will come to see that this is the way. The tragic part is Dekka's entire purpose was to find divinity, just like Dekagaki's. Even now, Dekka's trying to fulfill its prime directive. On finding no divinity, it decided to become one to fulfill the purpose it was made for. No free will either way. I guess so. Still trying to achieve divinity. I shall lay down the path with Chokma's wisdom and cast judgment with Keset's mercy. In my new kingdom, the prophets shall each fulfill the duty fate has assigned them. I guess in a way it did practice its own free will, Hyper. I can't be everything. What is done cannot be undone. No matter how badly I wish I could do everything for them. What's impossible is impossible. We'll go on doing the best we can. We'll never stop our ugly human struggle. Above all, We'll do right by each other. Sometimes to enlighten someone, we must lie. But even so, one thing still remains. And what about those sisters? What about those little kids' pain? A cog in the wheel. Sacrifice was required so that we may move forward. They were the final sacrifices, ones that opened the door to eternal peace. That just means nothing to you? I'm suddenly rather angry. I'm furious, in fact. Rio? Past me follow the same kind of logical process the Kagrammaton has here. It's not that it can't follow its reasoning. But just like me back then, the Kagrammaton drew its own conclusion from this logic and acted recklessly. Sacrificing a few for the sake of the greater good is wrong, yes? Yes, that was a lesson I learned. But I wonder... what Sensei's answer would be. The human answer. Human answer. I hate how we have to go to ad break first. Okay, guys. I will BRB because there's an ad going on in a minute. Yeah, we will do ad time and then we'll go right away. I'm starting it right now. I'll BRB. I'll grab some more water. Everyone, please grab some more water. Grab some snacks, okay? BRB.
張り切っていこう張り切っていこ
Oh my god, right as we finished our break too. Hey Smug, hey Raiders, how you
う張
guys
り切ってい
doing?
こ
Oh my god, Karimathan Crowstar. Oh my
う張
god,
り切ってい
Al.
こ
Thank you for throwing pennies at me, guys. Enjoy the harikite.
う張り
Go!
切っていこ
Yeah, last chance to grab any supplies. Oh my god, Al. I am being taken on a fucking roller coaster of a freaking roller coaster of emotions right now, honestly.
う張り切っていこ
But yeah. It's freaking crazy right now, Al. Yeah, Blue Archive's doing the Blue Archive things. And the roller coaster just won't stop! Anyways, here we go. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Al. And if everyone's super, nobody is. Nope. Wrong answer. On what grounds, Sensei? What? That answer's too human. I thought you were a god. Can't be your validation for existing. Who gave you the right to take away our pain? Oh yeah, this is someday, sometime, and oh! I hear it! I hear it! What's done's already done. There's no such thing as starting over in real life. I wanna fuck her too, don't worry, Krim. I feel the same way. That is what I am rectifying. I shall construct perfection in this world. No, you can't. By what authority can you deny me? Because the sorrow, the pain, it's mine. Our sins and struggles are what connects us. You. I can't just run away. How could I look my students in the eye if I did? Yup. I see. That's how it is. Me, I'm jealous. Me, Gongaga. I'm jealous. Why's that? Because that's what your teacher's like. Some dude has found out I fucked with Blue Archive and dropped 10 subs last night. Hell yeah, Saku. When you went, whoa, based. You're correct, except on one count. What exactly do you mean? Sensei is your teacher too. Consider them our sensei. Yes, consider this your induction ceremony. We are enrolling them! Let's go! You're goddamn right! Cherino's so proud. Always the students first, even now. You are a fool. Most likely. Akko's your wife? Nice. Expected greatness from you. From a nobody like me. There is no need for you to perform. Here, there is only us. Let your truth be bare. There would be no one to bear witness should you denounce your principles for this one moment. But I won't! That would be how you see it. Sensei, I am your ally, and you are my ally. Jesus! Maybe a teacher's duty to help their students, but it's a student's desire to help their teacher. God damn it, Locke. I believe we should trust Momoe and Midori. Somewhere between those two extremes, they will stumble and pick themselves up again and again. They and we will find the way. Yeah, we got jump scared by Amy's. Yo! 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 Rabbit Stew! Where's Arius? Yo! And they saw Arbina falling from the sky! But not me. I couldn't. After all, every student needs a teacher, right? Even if none will bear witness to your sin. Oh! That's not true, not really. What matters is whether I bear witness to my sins. Yo, friend is our stand. I swear to God, friend is our stand. Friend has become our stand. I see. As the one who's reached the divine, I will respect your decision. However, know that this places you on the opposite side of the battlefield. Then, return to your students, to your old world. It is your choice. Huh? I shall allow you everything. The system chest, the credit card, even your precious students. But know this. I will allow it because, should you and your students truly wish to rebel against the god, you shall find yourself face to face with absolute extinction. Heed my words, those who are listening. Let those with ears heed my words, and this is my wrath and declaration. Huh? We got caught! Yeah, big words for someone in plapping range. I bear witness to my sins goes so hard, yeah. Soft, what the fuck, man? More importantly, huh? Look up there, Sensei's coming down. Slowly I began my descent to the ground. It might have been a brief respite, a phenomenon born of mercy or grace, as we would receive none of it as we faced what awaited us. Sensei! Sensei, are you okay? I'm okay. More importantly. Hello, we meet again. Sensei? Are you calling it Sensei? Long time no see, huh? How have you been? Yeah. More importantly, what happened? Right, we should go over that first. I quickly explained the situation to everyone. Just like a JRPG, we're gonna be fighting a god, everyone! We're in final boss territory here! I see, if that's the case. In the words of the unreliable yet courageous Momoe. I know, same here, Star, same here. Did you hear my reaction? They actually called us Sensei. You'll not engage with the final boss, the evil demon lord. Yeah, this is literally every Shin Megami Tensei, though. If this was a video game, we would have more time to level up. We've come this far. The only path available to us now is forward. We're already ready for this, Sensei. Don't worry. How did we know? Maybe we should, change the subject. Why? Well, in the human world, isn't this eavesdropping thing considered a social faux pas? There's nothing unusual about it. We have a student whose life mission is to bug Sensei's office at Chalet. Bro, Kotama getting strays, man. Kotama just fucking sneezes. Kotama just getting so many strays. I mean, this one stray, but you know, it's still really powerful. Are you sure there's nothing wrong with that place? Kotama, who has bugged Sensei on the steel continent. What do you say fuck me for? How can we help? By getting some rest. But you're right. Right now, this isn't your fight. I look forward to what I'm sure will be a stellar performance the next time we need you. I apologize for having to renege on my words so quickly, but what's wrong? I actually would like you three to hide for the time being, if you wouldn't mind too terribly. What? That sociopathic god of yours deigned to visit this mortal realm. Oh shit. Now hurry. Okay. I'm here with you, Sensei. Oh no, please do not apologize. I believe that maybe from receiving my name to all the way until now, all of it was for this moment. So please watch my back and I'll watch yours, Sensei. And we shall do it with a smile. Yo! We're here too, Sensei. We're ready for anything. Where's my credit card? Jitsum chest process optimization complete. Please give us your orders. Give me my credit card! Yeah, let's do this, everyone! Yes! You're now pre-approved for $15,000. Hell yeah. Story for you. Everyone? Huh? What the fuck? Damn it. What the fuck? This music. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. What? Can I move? No, I can't. But I won't stop trying, damn it. That abomination. No! How did this happen? Why did this? Why, damn it? We never imagined we would be so completely, utterly helpless. That we would be wiped out so much as scratching it. Sensei, you there? Are you okay? We are... Shitem chest, the self-repair process is initiated. Sensei, please don't... In the middle of that battlefield, I had a moment of clarity. We were going to lose. There was nothing we could do against that thing. And if that were the case... Sensei? What do you think you're doing right now? You're in the worst condition of us all. Your body can't handle this. Stop. Stop trying to move. I mean, if you knew what happened to Phrenapates, we never give up. No matter what. I'm over here, Sensei. For what reason do you drag your bruised and battered body to my feet? With legs that cannot move and eyes that can barely see. Well, I want to save everyone. You want me to send your students back to Kivoto safely? Do not be a fool. Opportunity is a fleeting thing. You refused to become my oracle, and so here are the results of that choice. By the way, not pre-read. I said I want to save everyone, guys. So it wasn't the answer that he gave. He said he wanted to send everyone back to Kivotos. I said I want to save everyone. Okay? Now that's different. That's different. Sure, sending them all to Kivotos would save everyone, but it's different. Sure, bro. If that's how we end, then that's that. Was it not you who said those words? Are you no longer that valorous teacher who boldly declared such a thing? Man. Sensei? As an unpredictable variable, you intrigued me. That's why I sought to make you my oracle. But now I see you for what you are. I have lost interest. You humans have always been this way. You put your faith in a noble future, believing that with enough hope, anything will work out. As soon as the inevitability of death comes knocking, humans will backpedal, plead, and lie in hopes of survival. Sensei? Stop doing that. I trusted that you would accept your destruction with dignity. Does your word mean nothing to you? Just like the rest of them? I mean, if I can save my students, it's fine if you destroy me. People didn't like this scene? It's something that Sensei would do at like the depths of despair. If there's no other choice, he will plead and beg that his students would be saved. He wouldn't care what happens to him or how he looks, he just wants to save his students. Like, he will humiliate... Bro, he ate Iori's foot in order to save Abydos, and this is what they have a problem with? Man. I will. Just the kids. Just let the students go home. See? I see. It is the destruction of your beloved students that you cannot accept with grace. You would sever yourself from them and surrender yourself to me. He accepted the chroma in order to save Shiroko from it. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. He absorbed the chroma just to save Shiroko from it. That's all I'm gonna say. You know? Even now, I could choose to offer you a swift, merciful death. And that's for one student. That's just for one student. But I could also choose not to. What would you do then? What? You claim that life is precious. You would declare that life must be protected above all else. However, there are fates worse than death. For in the depths of hell you can find nightmares of your own making. I could keep you alive. Shall I take over your body? Force you to shatter the halos of every last student of yours with your own hands? Just like what you fucking did to Ein, Soph, and Or? See, you're not a god anymore, Decagrammaton. You're just a child that's lashing out. See, guys, remember the theory? Remember the theory that I told you guys? If Ein ended up deciding to defy Decagrammaton until the end, he would have done. He would have just done that. Exactly what I said. Which, by the way, not pre-read. I just thought that's what was fitting to Decagrammaton. You know, like because of how egotistical Decagrammaton is, that is something he would do. He would take over. He would take over Ein's body just to have her be like a passenger watching with no control over what she's doing and stab Malkuth anyways. You know? Or I could force you to watch from afar while I subject your beloved world to an endless symphony of suffering. You see now, Sensei, even if that were your fate, would you still accept it? If that's what you want. I have no dignity. I won't pretend any different. Sensei? So please, just let those kids go home. Sensei! No, oh my god. If only I were a little stronger. How sad, Sensei. And how truly disgraceful. Thoughts floated through my mind, but they passed on just as quickly. There was only one that I could grasp. I couldn't let go of my regret that I would never be able to properly welcome those 3 children to Kivotos. And you're okay with that? Who are you? Oh! I think that's neither here nor there right now. You know, I really needed to know something seeing that. What's up? Sensei, how are you like that? Because you have things that are important to you? This music is crazy right now. Right, I see. But more important than your own life? Thought that humans always put their own survival first. Well, as I said earlier, right? Love makes you forgo your own self-preservation in order to save the ones that you value. Okay, I see. That's usually the case, right? But just surviving isn't enough. That's not what it is to really live. Huh. That's how humans have continued their lineage all this time. To the ones most precious to them who would be able to do better than they did. They left behind their legacy. And those who remain carry on their will. Yeah? All sounded like rubbish the first time I heard that. Another human hypocrisy, or just a complete lie. But... Hey, Sensei. Your students are more important than your own life? Yeah. And that's why, when you're needed, you're willing to give them everything you are. All your possibilities and potential. That's what adults are for? Aren't you not so different from Takatsuki Ryo then? The trolley dilemma, was it?
She desperately searched for an alternative until she was finally able to ask for help in the very end. Perhaps you didn't deserve to criticize Rio so harshly, Sensei.
Maybe.
I see. That's why you're resistant to pushing her too hard. But even if you somehow send the students back to Kivatos, I don't think their fate is going to change fundamentally.
It'll buy them time to try to find something. Yep.
If the steel continent begins expanding again, Kivatos will be swallowed whole. The students' every move and thought will find its way back to Master. There won't be anywhere for them to run and hide. Master will punish them as it sees fit. The students do have the advantage of data and information. They could resist for a little while. I think they would fight back as hard as they could. But I think the ultimate outcome will probably be more or less the same. What? I said probably? There's an immeasurable difference between a 0 and a non-zero chance?
Yeah. Even if there's like a 0.001% chance. We've seen our students come together during Red Archive, you know. We've seen them come together and create a miracle. Like, sure, it's with our help, but, you know, I still believe in them.
That is true, but still. Even if those students have to spend the rest of their lives hiding away from our master's wrath, doing everything they can to resist.
Hyper, I'm a Dynamorphia player. I know the difference between 1 life point and 0. Exactly. They have a better chance to regroup after escaping and regrouping. I mean, they have a better chance to plan out a counterattack after escaping and regrouping. Even though there's a chance that it is all futile in the end. It's still a chance, you know? You know, a great man once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Exactly.
I see. Even then, you want them to have their chance at life.
And not just them. I mean, I want you 3 to have a chance at life too. I hope you all would too. I'm just full sync with Sensei, baby.
I'm sure it goes without saying for your students. But do you think we also deserve to?
Yes! Of course. It's an adult's duty to protect the children. I'm sorry.
What? All of a sudden? Why?
But I couldn't show you a world that felt worth living in.
Well, that's not your fault, Sensei.
Still, even if you're right about this world, I'm sorry for not showing you the good in humanity. For not being able to help you reach your potential. And for lacking in my duty as an adult. I'm truly sorry.
Yeah. So that's how you feel, Sensei.
I know, Star. I felt the touch of a small cold hand on mine.
Got it, Sensei. I think I finally get it now. Thank you for thinking of us that way. You can leave it to us now, okay? Yes, just leave it to us. Thank you. Time together was short, but I'm glad we...
Bro!
No, you're coming with us. They really are beyond help. So we didn't know that. Something was nice about this. I suppose. I still don't understand what happiness is. What is this music? And perhaps we never will. Yeah, where it is if it does exist. What it is, if we can feel it too. But I had another thought. The world may be a tragedy and this life might be a curse. But I'm not just going to roll over and accept that anymore. I'm not letting this one go. They're learning that not everything is Vani Vani anymore. If birth is tragedy, then happiness must be the struggle against it. You're learning! Soph, you're learning! Just repeating what Sensei said. Shut up. Still, that was great, Soph. But still, that's what I learned from what they said. And one should struggle with all their might if they're alive. I don't have any plans for my life ending like some tacky tragedy. Now he sounded like Kay. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we got up. Yo, have you seen Sensei at all? No, well actually, we more or less forced our way over here. Which is actually what gave me an idea. An idea? Okay, remember when we talked about life and sin with Sensei? Life with Tippereth? I remember, or said something like, if life is suffering, then sin must be part of that life. Yes, I did, which is why I just came to this thought. We're not completely free of sin either. Yeah, of course we aren't, because we're able to move and talk. The power used to move this body must have come from somewhere for some purpose. Because energy can't be created. Does that mean that sin is inherent in all living beings? I mean, yeah, I mean that is kind of like a basic philosophy of Christianity actually, is that we are all born with sin, you know? Yeah. Yeah, the original sin of mankind. Perhaps one might reach that conclusion. Yeah, I guess so. But only through salvation can we be saved, you know? But I think that's what makes trying to be better worth it. Perfection isn't real, and it'd be boring if it were. If something is whole and complete, then it can never improve. One day you'll wake up and see that you've been left behind. Hey, what were we doing? What did we want to become? Oh, sorry, that was a difficult question to answer, right? Yeah, you literally just tried really, really hard. You made the best of a bad situation. You never considered these sorts of things before. Why would we, when we believed ourselves to be perfect? Just like what Soph said before. It'd be nice if we could find pretty reasons for why bad things happen. Living in this world could just be a little less overwhelming. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? Hey Kay, what would it mean to be a student? Yo! A student? Well, for starters, your only job would be to learn all the time. And to learn more about yourself, to become a better person tomorrow than you were yesterday. The music just keeps evolving. I would like that. If only we could. Teacher can't give up on their students, you know. All the transfer documents are ready. Just say the word. Let me tell you something. We had a secret conversation with Sensei earlier. What? In can you believe what they said? That just surviving isn't enough. It's not what it means to really live. Huh. That actually made sense to me. Here's a question. If one is operating just for their own self-preservation, there would be some conclusions that make no logical sense. Because those things would cause irreversible consequences to oneself. Hold on. What are you trying to say? No, what are you trying to do? What if the reason wasn't our own survival? What if it's for a friend? Wouldn't that be the logical conclusion, Kay? That was a silly question. After all, you've already done the... Oh no. Wait, hold on, stop. I don't know what you're trying to do, but we'll figure something out. Just not yet. Joanna, did you forget? We're villains. We don't listen to teachers or students. On top of that, we'd like to repay that person in a way only we can. Turns out that feeling is a stronger motivator than survival. Love. Will you be my friend, please? Oh. Something you want, right? You'll do anything to get it back, right? Oh my god. As for humanity, our right to happiness is the one thing we must never ever let go of. Because there's no way to understand others without sorrow. Oh my god. To live, to sin. To be imperfect, to struggle, to continue onwards. And finally to grow, to become better. These are our rights, ones we cannot forfeit. Not because of right or wrong, or beliefs or principles. It's simply that this is how it must be done. Do as you wish. That shall be your decree. In a sense, we're still following our commandment. Thank you, everyone. And we're sorry. Well then. Let's show them what these villains can do. The day God fell. Oh my god. Let's show them what these villains can do. Yo, they have so much aura right now. Here, I released the first stigma. This is akin to a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. Liberation. Here, I released the second stigma. This is akin to a baby bursting from the womb. The first cry. Here, I released the final stigma. This is akin to water melting from ice. Transmutation. This is... the sort of sacrifice was removed. Oh shit! Ugh. Am I? How have I? Huh? Did everyone feel that? Can feel it. Oh my. This is... Elder Sister is back. Elder Sister is back. Didn't disappear or vanish. You survived. It's a miracle. Nine, soft, or... How am I? How? Elder Sister!
She's back! Let's go!
You move. Get it together. Is everyone okay?
Everyone's alive!
Huh? Okay, I have to. I have to fight the Kagrammaton. Huh? Are you well, Sensei? Yeah, I can get by. Sensei, what a relief.
Himari, you're alive!
Older sister. I am heartened to see you. I'm soft or and once more I extend my greetings, Sensei. And to your cherished followers as well.
Oh! Oh, good!
Isn't this totally like one of those moments when yesterday's foe becomes today's friend? Happy ending?
Yes! Let's all bring them back.
What the hell? Don't look back. This is how you kill a god. We knew this. It's our end too. Holy shit, look, their bodies are like fucking cracking. She's right. Do not stay back because of us. Don't you remember? We came all the way here to stop the spread. To save the world. This is your chance. Push through. Or are you going to waste all our efforts? But... Ein, soft, or... Why? Please, why have you? Huh? Older sister, that's because... This is what's right. Yeah. This is how it should be. I was so happy to see you one last time. There's something we wanted to tell you. Someone said that we work hard. Someone asked us to be friends and they told us to fight for what we believe. It's not just because it's what's right. It's because it was the only thing we could do. Yeah, we want you to live, older sister. No matter what happens to us, we want you to live. Oh shit. We taught them this too. Bro, we taught them this too. From the conversation that they had with us, we fucking taught them this too. We want you to see things, meet people, and experience all you can in life. Way, way more than we have. There's so many things you've never experienced, so much more than even us. So please keep living until the very end. Don't stop. Keep going. Survive for us. Man. Honest, we told you to leave and not look back. What's with you guys? You're making this awkward. We're not doing this to entertain you, you know. Yes, most of all, thank you for asking us to be your friends. Don't stop, regardless of what it may be. Trudge forward until you hit the finish line. Yeah, whether paving your own road or following those that came before. That's how you live, right? Yeah, and above all, watch out for the person who says they always want to be more. We're sorry for trying to ruin your world. We're sorry for acting as we pleased. Even so, if it's okay with you, just a small space in your world is enough. I mean, yo, we wanted to take you back. There's a place for our elder sister. I'd appreciate it if you would accept her there. Tashi tachi no nee-sama o yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Just like for Napatees. Fuck! Man. Kind of wish I didn't know. I didn't know what the Japanese version of it was, cause man, that hurts. Man. Yeah, Malkuth is their Shiroko terror. Line soft or man, thanks, Star. Even Malkuth, man. So that is the limit of this vessel. I'm gonna kill Decagrammaton, man. What's going on now? Someone help me take her. I'll assist, Sensei. As will I. Leave the heavy lifting to me. Are you okay? lights off, indoor. Let's get up. Let's fight as one. But I know this might sound harsh, but you must remember your sister's wishes. Ryo, Himari, give me a status update. Yes, understood. We're no longer detecting the Kagrammaton signal in Malkuth's body. Then, where's the Kagrammaton? Sensei, I found something. Oh, they split into two? Hold on. Oh, there's an ad coming up. Yeah. I need a moment, guys. Ad break. I'll be back with more water. BRB. we're back.
We're back.
Yep. Alright.
Jeez.
Huh? Isn't that Malkuth again? Yes, but Malkuth is right here. That is the second divine vessel. It's finally complete.
Second.
Yes, I bear the first divine vessel. The flaming sword flows down one river, begetting creation into the material world. It guides energy in sequence, from Kether to Malkuth. But to account for all branches of fate, a second vessel was called forth. It was created by following the slithering trail left by the Snake of Wisdom. The path touches not the Sephiroth, traveling instead with its current in reverse, seeking the divine wisdom. Some see it as a grand possibility, where one may embrace the Sephiroth within. Salvation found without traversing the pilgrimage of the 10 Sephiroth.
Oh!
Affected. You found them? Yes, that's how Kay is here, in her new body. There are many attempts to create the second divine vessel. And many flaws were brought into the world. Those imperfect creations were forcibly defected from the grand cause and forsaken. That explains why Kay was able to integrate to the Prophet's course. Indeed, all divine vessels were created to embrace the Sephiroth within them. Whether they were flawed or complete, they were capable of housing greater power. What happens when a divine vessel collects all the Sephiroth from all the prophets? The vessel itself shall awaken and be reborn as the tree of Sephiroth. The divine wisdom shall reside in the created body. While their output may be inferior to mine, their divinity and mystic would likely have equal scale. I have no clue what she's talking about. Same here, but it sounds like one of your convoluted B-plots. What? Excuse you? Both of you, maybe we can keep it down. Maybe. Shots fired. So in short, that's the real thing and I'm just scrap parts? Might just been oversimplified, but your interpretation's not wrong. Great. How annoying. Then Malkuth, 8 of the 10 Sephiroth should already be in me, so... As the first vessel is shattered, the second vessel has been prepared. And thus, what was broken will be healed. What was collapsed will be rebuilt. Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Where do I begin? I've lost all strength. My body is locked. The signals aren't hitting my limbs. Feels like my body itself's being dragged in. Defected child. You were too naive. What do you mean? I'm already aware of the fact that you have gathered 8 Sephiroth. You made the Steel Continent recognize you. However, you forgot. I too can treat your body as an extension of myself. None of you so much as considered that truth. From the moment you entered, your defeat was set in stone. Affected child, this fate was brought forth by your own greed. The chosen vessel is the reason you have come this far, but it will also be your undoing. Through this path I shall reach a will beyond wisdom. Kay! Everyone, get back! Right now, my body isn't mine. The steel continent is expanding again. You're right. That means through Kay's body, Decagrammaton has regained control over the steel continent? Do not give up, Kay. Aris? Aris? You must fight, Kay. You cannot lose. That must not happen. We of all people cannot fail here. Do not fight, we cannot continue living our lives. If you do not prevail, you will not deserve to reunite with Ein Sof and Or. As I could not share their pain, stay by their sides, or even be their friend. Aris. There's no need to blame yourself, Princess of the Nameless Gods. You have certainly strived to make the best choices. Everyone soothes themselves by attesting that they did the best with what they had. There are times where even the best decision garners the worst results. In fact, this happens very often. Superficially, this occurs due to lack of information. But from the grander perspective, the concept of freedom is too vast for the living to embrace. This world and your lives bear the burden of this fundamental absurdity of suffering and sin. Fear not, as I shall forgive your transgressions. I shall cut it all from the roots and make it as if it never existed. Entrust everything to me and find your rest. Shut up. Hey, do you really truly believe that everything that you have gone through was mere coincidence? Are you so arrogant? You truly think that you acquired my vessel by chance? The past was not coincidence. What happened was inevitable. And that is why it cannot be undone nor redone. What has taken shape does not crumble so easily. The present is built on the past's foundation. Princess. Yes? What was your true form? What was the form that you ought to have assumed? What purpose did the Nameless Gods leave you before they disappeared? And what have those priests sought? What attachment are they unable to abandon? And I shall answer, there was a world before this one was defined. There was and is a world where you could return to your true essence. But the world right now is a lie, an illusion, and a refuge. This world was defined as the Ark. And here I tell you, seek your origin. We must return to our origin, for we cannot avoid it. No matter how much you deny it, how much you run from it, it will remain. The scars of the past cannot be erased. Yup. Princess, her servant. All you have been and all you will ever be shall forever walk in these shadows of your past. I told you to shut up! Even if the world forgets its god, the god must not forget the world. For that would be relinquishing your own divinity. I shall recreate the world that you ultimately desire. It will be the perfect world, and in that perfection it'll be whole. It'll require no change. A world where all shall live exactly as they were born and made. There will be no dilemmas, no trolley problem, for there will be no cars, no tracks, and no anguish of a choice. The past, once observed, becomes fixed and converges into a single branch. The future, always unobserved, diverges into a formless illusion, extending infinite branches into the beyond. The present is merely an ephemeral instant that exists between the past and the future. Overgrown trees must be pruned, branches must be cleared. And yes, there may be no happiness in that world. However, there will also be no pain. And yes, there may be no possibility in that world. However, there will also be no sin. And in that pruning you speak of, does that include Ein softened ore? Indeed, inevitably they belong to the legacy of a bygone world. The world of the past could not embrace everything offered to it. But that ultimately results in contradiction. But that is how sin and suffering are created. And as truth is spoken to you, you shall listen. Enough of your lecturing. A hero is of a class that cannot do anything on its own. Life may be erratic and uncertain, but it is precisely those qualities that bolster the many branches of possibilities life holds. Because there's no way to understand others without sorrow. Don't look back. Not stay back because of us. Not just because it's what's right. It's because it was the only thing we can do. A small space in your world is enough. There's a place for our elder sister. Don't try me, you false god!
Oh shit!
Don't try me, you false god! You killed them. You killed them! Don't you dare call yourself a god! I don't want your damn pruning. Now I will never accept that so-called contradictions need to be cut away as if they've never existed. As if they never mattered. Pursuing happiness. No matter what, with absolute certainty, I'll give everything I have for it. Even if I get lost in contradictions, even if someone tries to get in my way. Foolish. The price of sin is death. The outcome is absolute. That's the only outcome you believe in. You don't have any respect for those who destroy themselves while looking for the flaws. Don't care how it ends as long as I write my own ending. Possible. How are you moving? Sensei, all we can do for those we have lost is grieve. It's sad, but that's all we can do. I told you it's dangerous. Please, get back. Please let me off the hook, just this once. Oh, we're pissed off. Fine. You never were the one to do what you're told. Why must you insist on testing your own limits? Sensei. The struggle is to suffer. And it will ultimately give birth to sin. I know. But don't try to take that away from us. Don't try to eradicate possibility from us. As long as we're alive, we cannot escape suffering. I will not let another bear that burden in my place. Even if it means squirming and crawling on the ground like a wretched insect. Yeah, that might be the case. Even so, that's the path I choose. Even if all we can do is fall struggle, then we'll rise up together. Isn't that right, Otis? Yes, that's right, Sensei. Do you remember, Kate, when I said that a hero is someone who marches constantly forward with their party members? Honest, of course I remember. Hero can go to all the places. That would be impossible to reach with just their own strength. Such blasphemy.
That's all we have for now? I'ma kick Decagrammaton's ass real quick. Hold on. Don't fucking hold me back. I'm gonna fucking kick this bitch's ass. Come here. I want to make sure that I have the
しゃあねえな
37. That's good. Here we go. Kick her ass. All the story unlocks once deck is beaten, so you don't have to wait. Good. Look at this motherfucker. You know what? I can realistically use Saori in here too. I'll use Saori on the second run.
涼しいですねこんなものでしょうか足を開けましたねボルトフォワードヘルミットピンク全発射あとは残すのでも逃げないでくださいさあ涼しいですね
Oh shit.
私は力になれましたありがとうございますエナジーブースターいきますよ
Basically trying to cycle into Hanako.
やってみ今度はそうオーバードライブ
Alright. I don't care if you have hollow purple.
しばし休んでありがとうございますすごいな今度お返しします手間かけさせやがって暗雲を貫く光の一撃をありがとうございましたね今度お返ししますねオラオラ必殺魔法そうならありがとうございますオーバードライブ必殺魔法いきます全弾発射ですよすごいな夏はこうでないと手伝ってあげますありがとうございますありがとうございます
Stop moving, Hanako!
無駄なんだよいきますよみんなの勇気を一つに必殺魔法逃げないでください痛いですよそなた必殺魔法ありがとうございます痛いですよ最大火力展開目標制圧しますありがとうございます今度お返ししたいですね私は力になれましたか行きますよありがとうございますこれで終わりだ
Oh my god, Kay, you're so far away.
そうなら痛いですよ夏はこうでないとオーバードライブしばし休んでこれも全部あなたたちのこんなものでしょう私を
Oh, you guys are so far away.
終わりいきますよエナジーブースト必殺魔法いきます最大火力展開目標制圧しますいきますオラオラ痛いですよさらばこれも全部あとは任せる
Jesus Christ.
私は力になれましたか
crazy.
みんなの勇気を一つにあとは
I
任
think
せ
I
る
can just kill her now, right?
暗雲を貫く光の一撃を
Yep. Dead. Holy shit!
着陸許可を確認ただいま戻りました
Damn! Damn, that was satisfying! Whew! Oh my god! Holy fuck! I'll do the rest later. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was such a cool fight. Hey Krim! Oh my god! Thank you for the pennies! Yeah. You have to do one for the sisters. God. I'm so sad, man.
張り切っていこ
Thank you for the pennies, Krim. Final verdict for what I experienced. Holy shit, what an emotional roller coaster. They keep on freaking... They keep on giving us like these moments of levity only to like tear it down, then moments of levity only to tear it down. And then like... It really gave us the motivation to really like kick Decagrammaton's fucking tin can ass and just fight for what we've lost because they gave us that chance, you know? Like it really showed us how powerful Decagrammaton is and kind of like the despair that we were in when we were just basically at one point just thank you, just begging for our students' lives, you know? And it's actually kind of really funny because it reflected what yeah, it really reflected kind of like what Ein felt, you know? Remember when Ein, during the part where they have to sacrifice Malkuth? Hey, thanks for the 6-7, Perseus. But like, remember when Ein basically said, I'll do anything, take me instead, you know? No, do it again. I'll do it again later, well, when I'm at work. But like, you know, where she was like, no, take me instead. I know, yeah. Oh my god, like those small moments too, it made it so much more painful. Oh my god. Yeah. Sophia calling back to that. The three of them calling back to Phrenapates saying take care of our sister. God, I really hope that at least Malkuth makes it out alive, man. I swear if they kill off Malkuth as well, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. I hope she still at least like makes it through. I hope we do get to find, because that's their final wish, right? Like they just want like a small space in the world just for Malkuth. Oh my god. Yeah. Man, fuck Decagrammaton, man! I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Me and Momoy switch, that would be awesome. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, like I swear the writers just keep delivering, man. The writers just keep delivering. Ah, damn. Anyways, let's see if we can rate. Actually, let's do it one more time. Let's kick Malkuth's Decagrammaton's ass one more time. Yeah, wouldn't Shiroko Terror be technically pretty good here? Oh no. Horrible terrain. Oh yeah, I wanted to do it with Saori. True.
了解
Alright. Should be pretty good. In that way, yeah. I know, yeah. Like the death really has like a huge impact because again, we're so used to students just like tanking everything because of the halos. Here we go. Oh, why did I do that? Hold on. Let's restart. Whoops! Whoopsie! Yeah, I really feel like this whole part was just executed so well.
手伝ってあげます。行きますよ。夏は大手が行きます。痛いですよ。オーバードライブ。
Okay. Here we go. そなたの時間、ここからはアリスのターンです。ありがとうございます。誰もそこからは逃れられない。やってみる。みんなの勇気を一つに。エナジーブースト。 Oh, I can do honors for that one. Sweet.
私は力になれましたか。ありがとう。今度お返しします。音を起こさないで。ありがとうございます。逃げないでください。
Not yet. Why do they keep going so far apart? Now.
こんなものでしょうか。ありがとうございます。そなたの時間。暗雲を貫く光の一撃を。そのことを思い知れ。夏は大手ないと。
Why are they so far apart, man?
こんなものでしょうか。私を怒らせました。ありがとうございます。これも全部オーバードライブ。エナジーブースト。行きます。痛いですよ。音を起こさないで。ありがとうございます。暗雲を貫く光の一撃を。あなたたちのせいです。ございます。私は力になりました。ありがとうございます。今度お返しします。やったー。誰もそこからは逃れられない。
Yeah, final shot, sorry. Hell yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah.
当然の結果です。見ていましたよね、先生。
Oh. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's my wife! That's my wife! Vani, baby! Oh my god, look at all the resources we got. Yeah, rip Deca Bozo. My god, what a fitting end. Also, I like how this is basically just an orchestral version of Operation D. I think I already said that earlier, but Yeah, holy fuck, what a chapter. What a fucking roller coaster of emotions. God. I can't wait to see what happens next. I really can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to beat the shit out of Decagrammaton so that we can know what happens next, because holy fuck. Yeah, I already missed them, man. I really do hope that, like... I really do hope somewhere deep inside me that, like, Einsof Inor lives on somehow. But... if I want to cry again, the web event just updated? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, I bought beds for them, man. Okay, let's see this. The web event just updated. Ah, of course it has this music. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this is. See what this is, Star. Hold on, let me just shut this quickly, and in case it shows some of my other emails. Okay, yeah, it will show some of my other emails, so that's a good thing I shut it. Because it has some of my PL stuff. Yeah, thank you, Subaru. Fucking hell. Fuck you, Star! Ah, fuck you, man! Oh, fuck you, dude! Oh, dude, that's evil, man! What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Yeah, I can see that! What the fuck? God damn it, Star. Oh, fucking hell. Of course it had to be this music too, god damn it. Oh! Thanks for that, Star! Oh my fucking god. Let's see who can... Can't words right now. Let's see who can raid, huh? Let's see who we can raid. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Rixie has a really interesting title. Force femming Chunky Kong to be my big fat dummy strong wife. What the fuck? God knows we're in need of some levity. Anyways, let's say sad melodite raid. That's gonna be our. No. This will be Rigsy. Please pour one out for the clankers. And don't explain anything, okay? Don't explain anything. Just say, Rigsy, please pour one out for the clankers. That's our raid message, okay? Anyways. My name's Cloth of Melodium. Holy fuck, guys. Thank you for accompanying me here. We'll meet again on Friday. We'll do some more Stellasaura. And then once Decagrammaton's ass gets fucking beat, we'll go back to Blue Archive. I'll see you next time, guys. What's the glow?